college basketball, you can just stay here all day and hang out with Jashar and I.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you here. The North Regional Tournament, one of the best times of the year for basketball. We're just excited to be your hosts. 36-23, 2:17 left. Vincent's going to attack high, float off the glass, couldn't hit the rim. Becker with the rebound.
I did give a shout out to Matt Payne, but I also got to thank Dan Hawker and the facilities crew here at Trinity. We had some electrical issues this morning. Nothing was going as planned, and they all came together, and we got things going. It takes a team to put something like this on. We'll have Coach Jordan Knoll, our resident athletic director at Trinity, here at some point in time in the broadcast to get his take on hosting a tournament. Got Marcellus Mencarini, our SID, Kennedy Mencarini, our marketing director. Lots of people make things like this work.
Absolutely. This doesn't just happen itself. So it's a lot of things. Deckhard at the top. Gets it to MacArthur down low on the bench. On the block, excuse me. McCracken skips it to Keepers for three. Keepers no good. Carmelo was fighting for it with Becker down there, but he skied for it. Now he's coming down. Skips it there. And another skip pass there. Carrington walks into a three. And now the separation has begun.
Yeah, it was tight up until the last about 4 minutes, but there's definitely that depth of bench is playing in. Tires are getting played. There's nobody. Players are getting tired, and there's nobody to sub in. And North Central's dominance is just starting to unravel here.
Yeah. Vincent getting trapped there.
That defense in North Central is really killing them tonight, too.
Yeah, they're just not stopping. Becker.
Although they're only sitting at 5 turnovers. Oak Hills has only got 5 turnovers on the day, and North Central's got 4.
Which is not
but
bad.
Points off of turnovers. Oak Hills has got 2, where North Central's got 8. So a little bit of variance there.
They've pretty much counted on every turnover that they've committed. Their keepers with an up and under there.
The other big variable is the fact that Oak Hills is shooting 33%, where North Central is shooting 51%.
And there's an and one there. Oh my goodness. A lot of contact there. Number 4, Jaquan Adams with a tough layup there. Getting the and one.
Oak Hills is 3 of 10 for 3-pointers, whereas North Central's 5 of 12. And then on the free throws, Oak Hills is shooting 4 of 9 for 44%, where North Central is 4 of 4 for 100%.
Quan Adams has 2 tonight. He can make it 4.
It's a different rebounding game too. Mm-hmm. Oak Hills has got 13, whereas North Central's got 21 rebounds. We'll hit your highlights real quick, and then we are going to be out for the halftime. For Oak Hills, Keith Wilson is your leading scorer. Well, he's tied with McCracken. They both got 7. Joshua Deckert's got 6. Brian Keepers has got 3. Sitting on the other side, Carmelo McNeil is at 18 and followed closely behind with his brother Carrington McNeil.
In this program, the thing that impacted me the most was meeting other people from around the world, and that's what education does for you. You meet people you wouldn't normally meet. You read stuff you wouldn't normally read. You think thoughts you wouldn't normally think, and you definitely write words you would normally not write. It was a wonderful journey.
The mindset that higher education is not just for a few people, but it's something that everyone can pursue, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the thing that opens the door for you, but it actually celebrates your gifts and helps you to be able to enter in the door and develop your gifts more. Trinity's program is really built around that. It helps you to be able to focus on what's important to you, and then by developing a research project around that, you're able to really stay focused on your ministry while you're studying.
what I learned and what I researched really changed my life. It just really impacted how I relate to, because my dissertation has to do with the disability community and families with disabled children, and it just gave me such a huge love, more than I already had for them, and an understanding. And then just the discipline of having to set deadlines and keep them and write and follow a plan that was self-made. I can set deadlines.
In this program, the thing that impacted me the most was meeting other people from around the world, and that's what education does for you. You meet people you wouldn't normally meet, you read stuff you wouldn't normally read, you think thoughts you wouldn't normally think, and you definitely write words you would normally not write. It was a wonderful journey.
The mindset that higher education is not just for a few people, but it's something that everyone can pursue, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the thing that opens the door for you, but it actually celebrates your gifts and helps you to be able to enter in the door and develop your gifts more. Trinity's program is really built around that. It helps you to be able to focus on what's important to you, and then by developing a research project around that, you're able to really stay focused on your ministry while you're studying.
What I learned and what I researched really changed my life. It just really impacted how I relate to, because my dissertation has to do with the disability community and families with disabled children, and it just gave me such a huge love, more than I already had for them, and an understanding. And then just the discipline of having to set deadlines and keep them and write and follow a plan that was self-made. I can set deadlines and keep them, even with all the work and other things that I was doing. So that was really helpful for me to prove to myself that I could do that.
This last 4 years has been the busiest time of my life, and I would have never planned to do a PhD in the middle of this, but it actually helped me through this busy time rather than deterring me away from it, because it was so much a part of our daily lives and ministry.
So I would say it's such a unique program for within the United States, but it's well worth it, because you're kind of guiding your own ship, so to speak, and setting your own pace.
I would say if you're interested in doing a degree in practical theology, that you definitely check out Trinity Bible College and Graduate School. The personal touch was very good. It was so healthy. It was a wonderful experience.
What impacted me the most while I was at Trinity, I think would have to be the leadership, the staff, professors. They all just really speak into your life.
I actually did 5 years here, which gave me a lot of room for impact, and probably the most impactful thing in those years was the community here. I've made a lot of friends. They've been really encouraging to me in times where it's been bad, and really they've celebrated with me in the good times as well.
I gave Trinity a shot, and I do not regret it at all. I've been here for a few years. I just love it so much. The community, the education is just unmatched.
I think there's just so many moments that have impacted me. Just my freshman year doing Pack Your Bags, I was in Israel and I was able to just walk where Jesus walked, have the Bible stories come to life.
I would tell somebody who was interested in coming to Trinity to really lean into the moments while they're here if they come. There's lots of different opportunities that really grow you.
Really wanting me as a person to be there, not a number, and that was like really what got me over the edge to come to Trinity.
If you're interested in coming to Trinity, I would say come to College Days. It's in the spring and it's in the fall. I highly recommend. That's what I did, and that's actually what really pushed me to want to come here, just being able to step foot on campus and interact with staff and students. Really see the love of Christ represented here in this small campus that just loves the Lord.
It's going to change your life in all of the good ways, and it's going to challenge you and make you a better human being holistically.
In the Global Theology program, we do a lot of traveling on top of all of our academics. So I was able to travel to England, South Africa, Jordan, and India. And honestly, those trips really did change how I viewed Christianity.
I really like the cohort style of learning. We're able to really invest time with other ministers, other people who are ministering in rural areas, and learn from each other as much as we learn from our professors.
The on-sites were the most memorable, just coming together as a cohort and being shoulder to shoulder through really intense training, but also visiting churches and just being encouraged and hopeful that rural churches can be really powerful places to experience the presence of God.
I found the teachers to be extremely challenging. They pushed me to read books and to look into things and to examine things from different angles that I had never even thought about looking at before.
Throughout the program, I think I was impacted most by the people that I met, the experiences and the challenges to, refining and redefining what you believe and why you believe it, and being able to, give an answer at all times.
This program, it just brought me to areas in life, books, subjects, topics that I just would not have touched on my own. Just broadened my biblical worldview, was going to classes with so many different people from all parts of the world. It was just an amazing experience for me.
First of all, very blessed that Trinity gave me the opportunity to apply as one who did not hold an undergraduate degree. So I came through the pathways and I applied and was able, through my life experience, to prove and to show the learning that I had. And we both went on the last trip together. That was probably the most impactful for me, in having the time with these people who love the Lord, who have served the Lord their whole lives and have impacted the world because of their faith.
Really the journey at Trinity has been transformational. It's been life-changing. Going through the missional leadership program, it was a time of growth. It was a time of searching and development. And one of the things that I think really impacted me the most was just the ability to expand my horizons and see just how big the body of Christ is.
The program is just wonderful. The exposure to different realities, cultures, ways of life, worldviews, but the thing that impacted me the most is the staff and faculty. Very helpful, they go above and beyond to make sure that your success is where you want to be, what you want to achieve, and their life experiences they're very relatable.
Really consider it, because it definitely has changed my life, has definitely changed how I view the world and view, even in my relationship with God, it's drastically changed how I pray and how I read my Bible. And I think that's the biggest thing that the degree has done for me, is that it's not just about the academics, it's about the spiritual walk as well.
I heard about the Pack Your Bags program, and that really drew me in because I loved the idea of being able to travel around places.
I think the thing that impacted me the most was just seeing people of different religions worshiping their God in the way that they do, and realizing everything that we learn in the books about religions and just all these different kinds of things are true. Realizing the need that there is for different people to go out and preach the gospel.
I decided on Pack Your Bags because I wanted to travel the world and really get a feel for missions. My calling is into youth ministry, but I want to take kids on missions trips, so I thought I better know something about missions if I'm going to do that.
So what has impacted me the most during my time in Pack Your Bags? Probably just getting to see people who are different than me and who live differently. Getting to go overseas and to stay for a couple weeks in some of the third world countries was very different for me, and I saw a lot of stuff I never thought I would see.
It's something that you're never going to regret doing. It's a great program. It allows you to grow in ways that you never thought you would, ever.
It was the greatest experience of my life up until this point. I made so many new relationships with so many different people from all around the world, and I grew in my relationship with God. That really helped me grow in relationship with everybody else.
I would say definitely do it. It is so much fun. Even if you're not really wanting to do like a ministry degree or like attend Bible college, I would still highly recommend Pack Your Bags. It's just a fun year of growth. You just get to know people, you get really good friends, you get to have experiences you never thought you would ever have.
All right, welcome back to another exciting half of basketball here at the DRN Ready Tech Court, Royal Elmer Fieldhouse at Trinity Bible College and Graduate School. NCU taking a commanding lead on Oak Hills in this first half. Stuck with them for about the first 4 minutes, and then it kind of became downhill from there.
Wilson rattles in a deep three there.
That's a good first start for Oak Hills in the second half.
Wilson that three was really deep, and that's a great way for Oak Hills to start off the second half there.
Yeah, they're not out of the game.
What impacted me the most while I was at Trinity, I think would have to be the leadership.
Vincent corrals that rebound. Yeah, they're not out at all. This is
it'll be a hard fight, but they're not out.
No. MacArthur. Gets it up there to Wilson. Wilson gets it down low to McCracken. McCracken facing up. Decides to kick it out. MacArthur tries a three. Couldn't hit the rim there. And it'll be NCU's ball. Brown. Keepers put some ball pressure there. Finds McNeil on the top of the key. He turns the ball over. Vincent's able to get it. steal it here, and now Oak Hills is going to able to answer back and start a 3-0 lead, 6 potentially.
They just got to start getting points off of those turnovers.
Yeah.
You know, that last one they didn't, and that was kind of the story of the first half.
And McNeil's going to get a layup there.
He was going to lose that. He got a little faster out in front of him than he did.
Carrington's got 11. Thank you. Vincent at the top of the key. Gets it down low to McCracken. He almost lost.
Beautiful slide.
Yeah, he was able to keep it alive. Vincent, 5 seconds left on the clock. He's looking, gets it back down. McCracken with the fade, no good. Rebounded by Keepers. He goes back up. It gets off the glass to go. 45-30 is the score here.
North Central slowing it down a little bit as they come down the court. Certainly in no hurry to.
Carrington for 3, gets it to go. They have been shooting this 1-3-1 all afternoon, and Oak Hills is staying in it. Benson being pressured by efforts, trying to harass him and get a steal there. Oak Hills gets it up, gets it to McCracken. McCracken attacks at the top of the key, looking, and they call the travel there. But where McCracken looks like he's in a little bit of pain there after that play. Good defense there by Elijah Smith, but
I think McCracken's been dealing with some injury off and on throughout the season.
Yeah.
We saw him here against Trinity a couple of weeks ago. And then even last week.
With the multitude of minutes he gets, it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, and down in the action there.
Brown hits a 3 there. That gives him 6 for tonight. Okay, let's trying to slow it down and get a look here. 10 seconds left on the clock. Vincent trying to attack, and Elijah Smith comes up with that steal. And Brown gets it out there to McNeil. He saved it.
It was a beautiful play, just couldn't get the points to drop.
Wilson with a little anchor step there, trying to get some space. McCracken at the top. He's looking for a pass. They're trying to get it down low to Vincent. Keith is going to try to drive. And McNeil shoots the gap there and comes up with the steal. McNeil attacks. Euro step there, and is called for a foul. Is Keith Wilson. And Oak Hills calls a timeout, 51-30. 16 minutes left in the second half. We'll be back.
First free throw is no good.
Carrington McNeil has 16 points tonight, and he averages about 18 a game, like Garrett said earlier. Shoots 77 from the free throw.
This turns into a shootout between him and his brother. Oak Hills is going to be in trouble.
The sibling rivalry probably out the season is probably crazy. The one-on-ones.
And are they seniors this year? That's what I was checking for.
Oh, good pass there by Keepers. And McCracken lays it up.
Are they seniors with another year, do we know?
What'd you say there?
Are they seniors with another year, or are they real seniors?
I think they should be real seniors. They may have one more, but I think the COVID year stuff is done now.
Yeah, that was 6 years ago already.
Yeah.
5 years ago. I know Marcellus played against them.
Yes.
But this is only his first year out, but he did a fifth year too.
Definitely a tough team. They've been on top of this region for the last couple years. And
well, again, they won it last year. They won it all last year.
Yep. And the year before that was Crown. So that's two people in the North region, two teams, in the North region that have been dominating the nation.
That was a huge body check that went uncalled.
MacArthur couldn't get it to go there. And Effort's going to look for a pass there. He gets it down there. And it was a turnover there, and it'll be Oak Hill's ball. He tried to get it down there to Jaquan Adams. And we got the substitutions here. We have Becker coming in, and we have Hoffman coming in. For the first time in the second half, they both came in earlier in the first. Vincent with some bump in there.
A pretty physical game here today.
Yeah.
On both sides. It's not been one side or the other. It's been both sides.
After when the defense initiates, the offense has the right to initiate back. So this is good reffing here, I would say, by the refs.
It's really like a friendly bunch. I was chatting with them a little bit earlier before the game.
Yeah.
Mostly because they asked me if there were media timeouts, and I said, I have no idea. And they're like, you look like somebody that should know what you're doing. I'm like, I don't have a clue.
Who asked that?
The refs did. I was like, I don't know if we have media timeouts. That's a Jordan question.
Keith Wilson for three.
A quick three.
That's a really good shot there. Keith Wilson has 10 tonight.
That might be 13, isn't it?
Oh, 13,
that
yes.
hasn't been updated yet. We have the live stats in front of us. You can check them all out on Oak Hill's website.
And Keepers comes up with the steal there. He's got a breakaway layup. And it's blocked by McNeil there.
That was a beautiful block.
That was
I feel a little bad for number 4 out there from Oak Hills, but that was a beautiful block.
These are the big dogs. Got to come ready to play. That's tough. And that's a great shot on his part. That's just an athletic play there. Keith Wilson.
Little chatter back and forth between the two of them on the court down here again.
MacArthur for three. They gave it to him. And that over the back means it's a turnover, and it'll be in NCU's ball.
That's the third for
the Keepers, yeah.
Keepers on Oak Hills. That's getting into some dangerous territory there with a short bench.
Oh, yeah. Finds Hoffman down there, gets it to McNeil. Carrington for three. And he hits another three.
He hit that hard.
And he's got 20. Just an onslaught of points by these McNeil brothers.
Speaking of 20, that's the lead that NCU has right now.
Yeah, he is coming in. He's checking in. Vincent for three. No good. Outlet pass there to Carmelo. Brother-to-brother connection there is really showing here in this second half as well, as it is a 59-37 lead. Oak Hills. It's now or never. Or will NCU run away? Vincent with a pump fake there. He shoots a three. Rebounded by Carrington.
Definitely some
good
patience there before he shot that ball, but unfortunately it just didn't drop. in his favor.
It'll stay Oak Hill's ball here. Keith Wilson taking it out on the baseline here, finds MacArthur. MacArthur looking for a pass here. Number 20 for Peterson. He's coming in for some action for NCU. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And that'll be a turnover here for Oak Hills. McCracken was not happy about that. As they're in NCU bringing it up. Pearson coming in, he's new. There's a skip pass there. Carrington has another three. They're just giving it to him at this point. And it rattles in and out, and it was out of on MacArthur, and it'll stay Oak Hill's ball, and we got a sub here. Keepers coming back in for Oak Hills. McCracken taking a seat here, getting some rest. And Pearson inbounds it to McNeil. Hoffman thinking about attacking here. Gets it. Pearson for three. And he gets it to go.
A little jaunting with the team behind him. Happened to see a couple of Trinity guys sitting behind him, and it's all good fun, I'm sure.
Gets it there to keepers. Hounder goes up short, rebounded by Becker. Becker outlet pass to Carrington, and Carrington's going to skip to the lane. And that'll be a timeout, 64-37. NCU's running away with this one. We will be back after the break. Back here. Oak Hill's having the ball here. Trying to claw back. MacArthur swings at the Hounder. Hounder for three. And it'll be NCU ball. We got some subs coming in. We got Livingston coming in for NCU. Becker, Pearson, Hoffman, and Jaquan Adams. Adams an attack here, trying to get Peterson down low. Peterson goes up, no good. He gets his own rebound, and there was just 4 jerseys there. He had nowhere to go. Wilson bringing it up, guarded by Livingston. Livingston, he blew by him off the back rim of that mid-range pull. Now Hoffman is going to bring it up. Becker's able to chase it down, gets it to Pearson. Pearson for another three, short, rebounded by Hoffman. He tried to tip it back up. He gets it. 5 Oak Hills jerseys are under there. Pearson has another look, and he is cashed.
He drops another 3, 2 in a row.
(67-37), 10-13 left in the second half.
I'm guessing we're about to see the last of the starters out there. I think we already are, aren't we? I didn't realize.
They're starting to get their bench in now. Livingston gets
Looks
it.
like
Beckers goes up.
McNeils are out for the night, both sitting at 22 points each. I would imagine they're done with the game.
That's some great work by them.
22 points each and 10 minutes left on the clock. That's not a bad showing.
That's really good. Wilson for a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Hoffman.
It's been Oak Hill's struggle tonight is to get points to drop. They're sitting at 33% from field goal range.
Pearson stepped out of
29% for three-point range and 44% from the free throw line. It's tough to win a game against North Central when your shooting stats are not that stellar. Where they're North Central sitting at 53%. With free field goals, three-pointers, they're sitting at 47%. Man, that's almost double of Oak Hills is sitting at. And they're 71% for their free throws. They're just not missing today.
Yeah.
Get behind a little bit there, and then you start taking shots that maybe you shouldn't have, and good steal, though.
Number 32, Almas is in. Oh, a double dribble called.
Travel.
And number 9, Eastloss is coming in as well. So we're getting deeper into North Central's bench now with Almas and Elos coming in for some action for the first time. Livingston calling for a screen here. Elos sets it. Becker for 3. No good. Almas comes flying in.
Just can't handle it. Gets lost in the shuffle under the hoop and goes out of bounds by North Central. A reminder that this tournament is a one and done.
Yep. These could very well be the last game for Oak Hills this season.
Which also means could be the very last game for Wilson and keepers, depending on what their eligibility is, whether they're true seniors or not. But it looks like we'll see MacArthur, Vinson, Honder, McCracken, Triggs, and Decker back.
Definitely a good base there, almost for 3. Rims in and out. That's definitely a good foundation of players for sure to return if they decide to come back.
Yeah, they've got a foundation to build on for sure. Because 3 of those are freshmen.
Yeah. MacArthur for 3. No good, just short there. Bounced off the head of North Central.
Lost it in the air.
Almost able to get it.
Cut the sun in their face and couldn't see what was going on.
Livingston couldn't hit that. Rebounded by McCracken.
Shocking. He's sitting at 9. He's 1 away from a double-double tonight.
You know who NCU's third leading scorer is right now? Ari Pearson. He came in the second half, like as the game got spread out, and it was only 6 points. The third leading scorer for NCU only has 6 points.
Goodness, that's rough. And it's a 67-point game.
It's a 30-point game.
They've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scorers tonight.
Which 8 scores is good. That's a lot amount of scores. It's just the fact that, and it's blocked by MacArthur, and he's in pain there. Holding his arm over here. There's action over here, and it's a ref time.
Right arm injury there. Hopefully it's nothing serious here. It's just a bruise or something. He's nursing it pretty good there. Hate to see that on any player, especially last game of the season.
Well, we got some new faces here we didn't announce. We got Marquise Walker and Brevin and Anderson coming in for their first look of the game. 2 freshmen too, as a 3-pointer there.
Coach getting some of these young guys some play time in the middle of this region.
Yeah, this is some valuable experience being so young. And it's a steal there by keepers. You know, this is good experience when you have young guys to get them in these moments, even though it's not really a close game. It's still good experience for them to get an opportunity to see what it's like.
Yeah.
Brevin kicks it to Walker. Walker for 3. Short there, open look, rebounded by Keepers. Good defense there by Walker. Gets it down low to Deck. Vinson thought about a shot, swings it to MacArthur. Keepers skips it.
Four on the shot
Pull there
clock.
for Vinson, and he gets it to go.
Finally gets one. There's some frustration on his part tonight.
Brevin attacks.
He is 3 of 8 from the three-point line.
It's pretty good shooting from the three. Just under 50. Almost with that layup.
Oh, I was wrong. He's 1 of 5. I was looking at Wilson.
Oh. Keepers. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson for 3. Oh, no good. Hustle there by Keepers, but Oak Hills ends up with it. He lost with that rebound. Almost trying to attack. Almost goes up strong. No good. Rebounded by Keepers again. Keepers has 8 rebounds tonight. Wilson trying to attack here. Almost with some good pressure there. And Almost will be called for a foul there. We got a substitution here for NCU, number 21. David Diamond coming in. Another freshman. So now we're really seeing what the future of NCU is looking like right here with 3 freshmen, a junior, and we also have a sophomore. So these are some young guys right now for NCU, and they're getting an opportunity to show them themselves. Diamond with it. Diamond looking for some space. Finds Walker. Walker open for 3. He shoots. High arcing 3. No good. Rebounded by Vincent. Great rebound there over the taller defender.
I know we've talked about it before, but what a clean game. We're sitting at 2 fouls on each side for the second half.
Wow, that is. Deckard gets it back. Yeah, only 2 fouls in the second half. Definitely.
Well, now through 4.
Yeah.
Or 5, excuse me.
Yep, 5, yeah.
I think that, was it 10 in the first the 2 totals? Because they had 7 and 3, and
Yeah.
I don't remember what Oak Hills had before. I think it was just 3. So we're at 15 for a game. That's relatively low.
It is not. That's yeah.
North Central doing a line change here.
Yeah, getting the last group of rotations in. Number 40, Ariane Rubin. Number 30, Cole Holtman. Number 35, Miles Schnitt. And number 25, Duraso. So this is just the whole team just getting in.
Yeah, yep, everybody's getting a shot.
Thought about the 3 there. Diamond's attacking. Skips it down there to Rubison.
Coach is just over on the bench going, you get to play, and you get to play, and you get to play. You can tell when these young guys are in and score because their bench goes wild.
Yeah.
It's fun to see. It's encouraging to these young athletes.
Benson with a shot. 8-footer, no good, rebounded. Oh, loose ball here. Deckard just gave it all he had, and to hear that whistle, he was just plopped back on the ground again, just in frustration, but Rubin. Diamond gets it up there. And it's NCU swinging it around. Rubin, step back 3 there. No good. Rebounded by Duraso. Duraso hit the 3 earlier. Skips it to Diamond. Now they're just all.
Pass looked like a shot.
No.
The way he passed, it looked like he was taking a shot. But it was out of the 3-point range.
Gets it down low to Deckard. Deckard trying to attack here on Rubin. Swings it out to MacArthur. MacArthur trying to attack to the middle. Kicks it back out to Vincent. Vincent with a little bit of good dribbling there. Found Hounder. Hounder for 3. Oh, Hounder couldn't hit it there. Out of bounds. it'll be NCU ball with 2:30 left, 72-74. I mean 44, excuse me.
I know Trinity played Oak Hills before, but did they use every second of the shot clock last game too?
Yeah.
Is that who they are?
Maybe just to get a little break on offense as well, swinging the ball, trying to get the best looks possible, especially with the low numbers. So it's good.
It seems like there's been a lot of shots that have had to been taken because the clock was getting low.
And that can also be a mix of the defense as well as their game plan of not just taking the first shot that comes. So it all just depends on what their their game plan is. They're a post-centered offense here as Keepers gets an and one.
That was a nice play.
Yep.
And he was pretty excited about it, too. As he should be. It's the small things.
Keepers has a chance for a double-double here if he makes this free throw. He's got 9. And he gets it. There's double-double. And Wilson.
I must have
coming in.
Must have been some kind of significance there.
Yeah, it's his last game. He's a senior.
Oh, sure. He's done for the night.
Yeah.
I must have jinxed McCracken because I mentioned he was one away from a double-double, and then he went out with an arm injury. I don't think he's coming back in either.
It'll be Oak Hills ball here. 1:50 left on the clock. We're seeing some of the last rotational guys for NCU close out this game. Pounder kicks it to Deckard. Deckard swings it around.
So if North Central pulls this off, they will play tomorrow. I want to be the optimistic.
Yeah.
They play tomorrow at 3 p.m. against number 1 Faith. Faith coming in to this tournament, number 1. I don't have a ton of their stats in front of me right at the moment.
They've had a great season. We can say that.
Obviously, they've had a great season. They're coming in number 1 out of Ankeny, Iowa. So they're on campus. They were shooting around already, but they don't actually play till tomorrow. I think they got in last night, actually. So that'll be a good solid matchup there. We've also got Trinity Bible College men playing tonight against Providence at 7 p.m. And on the flip side of that, we got a women's game coming up right after this at 5. Faith Baptist coming in at number 4, and Crown against the number 5 seed. They're coming in as the 5 seed. So stick around this whole weekend. We've got a ton of basketball action going on. Not weekend, it's Monday. We got basketball action today, tomorrow, and of course championship games are on Wednesday at 4 and 6:30, I believe. I think we can probably start wrapping this up a little bit. Keith Wilson's currently the leading scorer from Oak Hills, sitting at 18 points. McCracken, sitting on the bench, went out with an injury to his right arm late in this second half. He's got 13. Keepers closing out his season with 10. Deckard with 6. Vinson with 3. And on the North Central side, we've talked a little bit about it, but the brothers coming in with 22 apiece. Carrington and Carmelo sitting at 22 apiece. And then the significant drop-off here as Pearson comes in with 6 off the bench, a true freshman. Dropped those 2 3-pointers pretty quickly and got those 6 points. Adams has got 4. Smith has got 4. Efforts has got 4. Brown with 3. Doriseo, probably killed that name. That's a good, I don't know where he's from, but that's a good Minnesota name.
They're pretty good.
Becker. There's no K in there, so maybe it's not Becker. 2, Diamond with 2, and Almas with 2. Again, stick around. Thank you for being here. Oh, we got a cheat sheet with actual pronunciations. I didn't see that until the end of the game, so that was cool. Hey, thanks for being with us today. We know there's some technical issues. We're working hard to get some of that stuff sorted out and figured out. But remember, we do have game action coming up today against Faith Baptist and Crown, the ladies, and then Trinity and Providence men You will see North Central again right here tomorrow at 3 p.m. against Faith. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you later.